this is going to be its standalone episode. Only talking, no gameplay, so this is going to be a role play for the YouTubes. So, hold on a second. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Well, I know you see me as what people like to refer to as a loner. Someone who, likes to go solo. You haven't seen me fill the squad up, so to speak. Well, that's only because I have a hard time trusting others. And also, you're not supposed to be friends with everyone, because you can't be friends with everyone. You gotta find that one person. That one person that gets you, you get them. Man, when you're hanging out, ain't nothing wrong. When you're hanging out, fun times, when y'all are around each other, business is taken care of. A real one. Someone's got your back. Someone that you can trust with the other 180 degrees behind you. At all times. Someone who's got your six. You got theirs. Someone you can go back to back with in battle. And come out the other side better than what you went in as. Stronger than what you went in as. Closer. See, we're all battling, trying to have a better life. We're all struggling in our own ways. We're all dealing with the things we gotta deal with, our own insecurities, our own squabbles, our own worries in life. It's good sometimes to have a feeling around you while you're going through all of it. Well, yeah, if you'd want to, talk to them later. But if you're a fellow like me, maybe you just like to hear other people talk. So you don't have to listen to yourself. So you don't have to talk about yourself. You're already living through the crappy, the sad, the hard shit. Why would you want them to have to go through it too? Why would you want them to have to hear about that too? So you find a fella like Blah. Man, oh man, oh man. I miss Blah. The raids we would go in. You think I'm tactical now. It's only because of Blah. I'm only as skittish, only as cautious, as quiet as I am because of Blah. Blah loved to talk. And if there was silence in the air, it drove him crazy. He couldn't be serious for a second. Everything was about fun. Everything was about enjoying life. Everything was about just bursting with energy. When it came to Blah, rambunctious as ever, fearless. One of the most courageous fellas I've ever met and had the pleasure to read next to. You know, sooner or later, all that noise gets you in trouble. All that noise lets a threat know where you're at. And yeah, we could hold our own when it came to the ARC. But when it came to other raiders, especially ones that we thought were friendly, that we were friends with them, when you do all the talking and no listening, you don't get to hear the traitor amongst you. You don't get to hear the inconsistencies. You don't get to feel the feelings you get when you hear a fella say something that just didn't seem right. If you're doing all the talking, you can't pick up on tone, body language, certain phrases, their inflection, where the eyeballs twitch left and right when they say certain words, the way they had to play with their hair. They don't notice them standing behind you every time that you're trying to search something. And well, because you're talking so dang on much, you don't hear them pull out a bobcat. Heck, you don't even hear that other fella pull out a stitcher. We got a term for this here in Speranza. Being a rat. And I know some fellas just have a code that any and everybody can do. I understand that. That's why I don't mess with nobody. That's why I don't try to sling them bullets at anything other than ARC. Because we need each other. But I also know there are some dastardly fellas who at the very beginning they'll be all nice. They'll let you loot. Heck, they'll even tell you where you need to go to be able to find the bestest and the greatest. They might even give you a bomb key. They might even give you a weapon. And then when it's time to exfil together, they tell you, I got security. Go ahead, get on that keyboard. Send us home to Speranza. And well, because you get on that keyboard, some fellas just yapping away. You didn't hear him pull it out. You didn't hear until at least 3 shots rang out. Before you heard the flare. There you are, you're stuck. Do you continue? You do. Do you continue on the keyboard? trying to get you out. So you stop. And try to avenge your friend before he goes down. So that maybe you can put in that code, pull that lever, and go home with your friend. Do you take the chance that he, as he's sitting on the ground there, doesn't get knocked out before those train doors close, before you could put that code in it? Well, you felt lucky. Yeah, you did, Jimbo. Too bad it wasn't your lucky day. You made the wrong choice that day. And, well, Blah lost everything. Really didn't say him afterwards. I know they took him to the infirmary. I ain't never seen him topside no more. I know he was in the infirmary. Never seen him topside no more. Some fellers can handle war like no other. Some fellers are made for. Some fellers were born warriors. Battle-tested, battle-hardened warriors. That could take the physical punishment of war. Bearing the weight of the packs, bearing the weight of the supplies you bring back every time, bearing the weight of having your mama show back every second you're topside. While staying vigilant enough to come home every time because people rely on you. Carrying that weight around. Sometimes all it takes is one fella to make you question why you need to do it. If this is the same kind of people I'm putting my life, my time, my energy to, then why even do it? If you're gonna get this kind of result from people. If fellers are gonna have to resort to these kind of tactics so that they can be the one who comes home with the supplies for those they love. Haven't seen Blah since. I haven't seen him around Speranza's. Definitely haven't seen him topside. I miss my friend. miss my raiding buddy. I miss my earpiece. I miss my headphones. It didn't matter if we were in a trio, duos. We were surrounded by 10 other fellers taking out the queen together. He was always there. He was always happy. He was always loud. But most of all, he was giving those damn dirty clankers what for. Because the only good clanker is a toaster. Because the worst it can do is ruin your goodness. I miss Blob. I do. He taught me good lessons. It's kept me safe ever since. It's got me home every time. With every supplies, every quest, everything, every need from a fella. I have been able to provide because of Blob and the sacrifice he made. Be my friend, to be around me all those times, all those raids. Man, it sure is quiet. That's what was needed for a fella. Maybe I relied on Blob too much. It was making me weak, making him weak. Making us weak warriors. Raiders. So maybe it's for the best. Maybe in our own ways, it was what was needed for us to become stronger. Was it just drift apart? Go on our separate ways. Go a different path, and maybe one day, hopefully one day, we ever cross paths again. Oh, the stories we will tell back at the canteen. But that's for another day. That's for a calm day. That's a day